Imagine working harder every year, getting paid more, but somehow having less money left at the end of the month. For millions of Americans, this feels like reality. So where is all the money going? The answer isn't just one thing, it's a chain reaction. First, there's inflation. When prices rise, the same dollar simply doesn't buy as much as it used to.
Yeah!
But here's where things get interesting. Your salary can increase, while your financial situation gets worse.
Now look at housing. For many people, rent or a mortgage can consume a huge part of their monthly income. And housing doesn't exist by itself. Living somewhere usually means paying for electricity, internet, insurance, maintenance, and transportation too.
Then comes healthcare. Even with insurance, medical expenses can still create serious financial pressure. And then there's transportation. In many parts of America, a car isn't just convenient, it can be necessary for getting to work. Now add debt. Student loans, car loans, credit cards, and other payments can take money from your future before you even earn it. This creates a dangerous cycle. Earn money, pay bills. Borrow money, repay debt. And repeat.
But there's another problem people often miss. Lifestyle inflation. It's not always about buying luxury products. Small monthly expenses can quietly add up. $10 doesn't feel dangerous, but $10 repeated again and again becomes a real number. And this is where modern payment systems make spending feel almost painless. Becomes a real number. You don't always see money leaving your hands. You see a notification.
That's why understanding cash flow is more important than simply knowing your salary. That's why understanding, because wealth isn't about how much money enters your account. It's about how much stays there and grows. That's why understanding, because wealth isn't about how much. So what can an ordinary person actually do? First, know exactly where your money goes. Second, separate needs from wants. Not everything you can afford today is something you should buy today.
Fourth, be careful with high-interest debt. Because debt doesn't just cost today's money. It can consume tomorrow's income too. And here's the biggest mindset shift. A higher income doesn't automatically make you wealthy.
If every raise immediately becomes a bigger lifestyle, you can earn more without becoming financially stronger. Instead, imagine every raise being divided between your present life and your future. That small difference can become enormous over many years because money can compound. That's the difference between looking rich and becoming financially secure. So are Americans actually getting poor becoming financially secure? The answer is more complicated than a simple yes or no. It depends. People's incomes, expenses, locations, careers, and financial decisions are very different. But one thing is clear. When essential costs rise faster than someone's financial progress, life feels harder.
And that's why personal finance isn't just about becoming rich.
It's about creating enough financial breathing room that one unexpected bill doesn't destroy your entire month. Because the real goal isn't to look wealthy. That one unexpected bill Because the real goal is having control over your money. Earn more when you can. Spend intentionally. Avoid unnecessary debt. Save consistently. And invest for the long term. Because financial freedom usually isn't created by one giant decision. It's created by hundreds of small decisions repeated for years. So the next time your paycheck arrives, don't just ask, "How much did I make?" Ask a better question. How much of this money is actually building my future? Because your income pays for today. But your financial habits determine what tomorrow looks like. And that may be the most important money lesson of all. And that may be the most important money lesson of all.
If you understood this video, you already understand something many people never learn. If you want just about what you earn, it's about what you keep, what you owe, and what you do with the difference. And once you understand that, you stop chasing money and start making money work for you.
If you want more simple explanations about money, debt, investing, and how the financial system really works, subscribe.